On the Bright Side is brought to you by Uno, a brand committed with the future.
All right.
Yeah.
Download a generic file. You do you.
The Belize Council for Visually Impaired has an unofficial register of persons who have accessed its services and have been diagnosed as irreversibly blind. As of today, that number stands at approximately 1,400 persons across the country. Included on that list are visually impaired children. So BCVI provides a number of services to equip, enable, and support these persons free of charge. One such service is its annual summer program for youth.
The idea for summer camp started out, our first camp was in 1997, and it started out just as a way to bring everyone together, to get them to see different parts of the country, and so we did lots of field trips. And then we realized as we were getting children who were ready to go into school that they needed that foundation of Braille or computer use or orientation and mobility, so we would bring them in to socialize and to learn to get them ready for the upcoming school year for a week or two.
That's the basis of this year's summer program. It's a partnership with the Ministry of Education, Stella Maris School, and other stakeholders. For 1 week, visually impaired youth will learn the fundamentals of using a computer, orientation and mobility, as well as reading Braille.
We have different levels of advancement or placement when it comes to computers, and we work with a text-to-speech software called NVDA that BCVI provides on the laptops that we give to the students. And for the basic learning, we start with how to turn on a computer, the parts of a computer, your home keys, and then this more advanced, older group is going to be doing things like surfing the web, how to use Microsoft Office. Some of them actually know how to do coding and are very interested in that, so our IT officer has been trying to find ways to incorporate that as well to make it fun for them.
Dial Carvajal is a volunteer this year. He's no stranger to BCVI's summer camp or any of the participants here. He's here to assist others like himself who may not be tech savvy.
And I decided to come back as a volunteer because I know that a lot of us would struggle sometimes with technology, especially computers or smart devices. So I came back and I figured that I would try to do my best to teach everyone I could about what I have learned over the years and what type of experiences I've had. With me, I have Alyssa Fisher. She started doing typing first, but it seems that she is a bit more advanced than just typing lessons. So we moved on to browsing the internet for questions, asking Google questions, researching, and then after that we went on to creating files and folders and learning how to do copy and paste and simple tasks that you might need to do for school.
Do you know what you typed?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, what did you type?
I typed, my name is Alyssa, and I go to high school. My favorite subject is science.
We have about 11 volunteers, and we have a couple of long-time BCVI clients and summer campers who really do obviously enjoy coming to camp and are happy to be back here helping this year. In our computer class today, we have Juan and Diel, who are from Belize City and Orange Walk, and they've come in to be able to provide support not just with Braille, but also with orientation and computers.
We tell her, okay, Jocelyn, you're at the first step.
Children with visual impairment often receive orientation and mobility training to develop their spatial awareness and independent travel skills. This training helps them to navigate their environment safely. Over at Stella Maris, the second half of the summer program is taking place. The older kids are focused on orientation and mobility training, while their younger colleagues are being introduced to Braille.
What we do in our Braille classes is for the younger children, we start with a Braille button book, and we would hand make those. We've had a couple of our volunteers actually make those for us this year, and so they can learn their letters. We also purchase for each student who needs one a Braille typewriter. Those cost thousands of dollars, and they're not available in country, so we have to bring them in, and we teach them how to use their Braille typewriters, and that's how they start learning in terms of spelling and grammar and words.
So this one on the left is key 1. The second one is key 2, key 3, and over here is going to be key 4, 5, and 6. So when we teach letters, we just have to say the positions of the keys. I cricket like I said, we gotta do key one. Key one is A. If we wanna do B, B is 1, key 1 and key 2. If we wanna do, I don't know, G, G will be key 1, key 2, key 4 and key 5.
The academic journey of a visually impaired student includes learning how to read Braille, which establishes a new skill set that empowers them to access information independently. Volunteer Damian Ferguson says learning Braille is similar to learning a new language. And like all children, the visually impaired have unique talents and capabilities. For Damian, it's his connection to music. He learned to play the ukulele in only 5 months. So the week-long program fulfilled its promise of learning and fun. We observed the teachers and their students at work. One thing we did not expect was a visit to the local movie theater. At first, the idea seemed quite strange, blind children watching a movie. But I asked one excited participant to break it down for me.
You hear the bass from the back, the boom, when something, when the music, the film from the back is playing. And you just hear, if it's something like that has a lot of jump scares in it, you hear the crowd go off like, ah!
And our final stop was to see for ourselves. As it turns out, in the realm of visual impairment, imagination soars where only the mind's eye can truly see.
But time will not change me.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabrina Daly.
On the Bright Side was brought to you by Uno, a brand committed with the future.
From now on, when you visit Uno, you will experience an A+ power in all fuels. Dynamax has evolved into Dynamax Plus. The new formula with the ultimate technology and additives provides an A+ power and A+ performance. Dynamax Plus, available in diesel, regular and premium. Try it today and reach further. Uno, a different energy.